Hi guys, this is Brett from craddedbrain.co.uk. Today I'm going to attempt to do an unboxing video for this AOC G2770PF gaming monitor, which has this AMD FreeSync technology, which essentially allows the the on-screen display, especially when you're playing games, to kind of be almost like super smooth. But it only obviously works if you've got an AMD graphics card. But I will attempt to obviously show you this unboxing now. I've had to put this in one of the largest rooms in the house, and so you will kind of notice a couple of household objects around you, i.e. a fridge, freezer and a washing machine, but this is the only place I've got to actually unbox this gigantic beast of a device. So like I said, 27-inch monitor. This is what the outer box looks like, so I'm just going to basically go around the side here. You can see some of its feature list here. If I just kind of move closer to the box here, you've got 1 millisecond response time, 144 Hz refresh rate. Obviously the 144 Hz refresh rate is only really if you have the cable standard and the graphics card to go with it. Obviously I'll have all that information in the review anyway. But it looks like you've got a USB hub as well, display port, adjustable stand, DVI, HDMI and obviously built-in speakers. So that's what the side box looks like. This is around the front. So let's just delve into the top here, just walk around this box. Obviously this is a review sample, so the contents will probably be different, or could be different when you get this yourself. So there we go. So let's have a little look what we've got in here. Looks like you've got a series of cables there, guys. Let's just have a look what this is. Yeah, looks like a DisplayPort cable that comes with it. So you've got that kind of connector on the edge there. So you've got a DisplayPort cable. That's pretty good because they're normally quite expensive. You've also got a HDMI cable as well. So again, obviously they're not quite as expensive, but it's still nice to obviously you get that within the pack. And you got looks like you've got a VGA cable as well here. You can't see a DVI cable in the box, you just got your UK mains plug and your European mains plug here. So I can't see any DVI cables in the box. Actually, even though I'm quite tall, I'm having to kind of lean over here to see what's in the box. On the left hand side, what else have we got here? Yeah, right, okay, so this, I don't know if you can see this. I'll just take that out slightly. That's just basically the USB 3 cable that plugs into the back of the monitor. The other end plugs into a USB 3 port of your computer, and then obviously that allows you access to the hub on the monitor. So you've got a software disk here as well. Looks like a quick setup guide. Looks like you've also got a kind of standard lining kind of cable that connects your computer to the back of the monitor. Obviously you don't need that if you've got HDMI. Let's just put that to one side and let's just get this outer box off. Okay, let's have a little look what we've got inside here. This looks like obviously the main stand, which gives you the vertical kind of and horizontal repositioning for the monitor. And let's just have a look at the base. Bloody heck, it does weigh a little bit, which is what you would expect anyway, given the fact that it's got to support a 27-inch monitor. It looks quite bog standard in terms of obviously its look, but as you can see there, it swivels, so obviously you'll be able to reposition that monitor nicely. So that's what that is. And what I'm going to do now, that's just the monitor itself. I'm just going to get this out now, and then obviously once that's out of the box, I'll then show you what it looks like obviously in the flesh. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, I've just actually unceremoniously placed the monitor now flat on the desk. I just wanted to show you obviously the stand system here. This is obviously the stand that's got, it looks like cable tidy as well at the back. Just going to take this protective tape off. The actual stand that I showed you earlier, the swivel stand, essentially if you rotate it to enough you'll see that you've got a kind of a thumb screw here. This will just allow you to actually attach it to the base without any further screwdriver required. So I'm just going to connect that now. So all it does, slots into place there, and then you just use the screw system here. And that's pretty much it really for connecting the base. So that's now sturdy. So I'll just quickly show you the relevant kind of ports and that sort of thing. You've got your DVI-D port here on the left. You can just see that there. Next to that you've got your HDMI port. Directly next to that you've got your display port. And then you've got your VGA port here, line in one, and your headphone jack here. You've also got your USB 3 connection here, well, that goes into the computer, and that actually then supplies power to the 2-port USB hub. However, I just basically, before I say 2-port, it's actually got, I've just noticed some more ports around the side. If I can just show you that now, hopefully you'll be able to see those because I've got the stand in the way. You've got a USB 3 port here. This is like a yellow port here. This will allow you to charge your devices such as the iPad, the iPhone and that sort of thing. Okay, so around at the back as well, on the left hand side you've got a separate power switch. And obviously you've got your mains kind of adapter would go in there. Sorry, the kettle style lead would go there. Interestingly as well, you've got this kind of cover here, and if I just try and take this off, it's just difficult to do one-handed actually. Let's just take that off. I don't know what this is actually. I think it may be for the stand or some form of stand to actually clip onto the back here, as opposed to this, because this is actually using or utilising the Visa mount. So that might be possibly what that is for, but obviously I haven't had a look at the quick start guide yet, so I'm not sure, but I'll add all that information to the review, and the review will actually be, or the link to the review will be placed below the video in the description section. The other noticeable things I've seen, you've got your Kensington lock here on the right hand side. You can see here the actual bezel or the actual thickness of the monitor is not that bad actually, it's quite thick. And obviously on the left hand side here, this is the underside of where you've got the OSD controls. So just to recap, you've got your 4-port USB hub, you've got 2 ports around the side here, 2 ports here, that's the connector to go into the computer to give it the power. That's the on and off switch, or separate on and off switch I should say, obviously alongside the switch here on the front. DVI-D connection here, HDMI, display port, VGA, line in and standard 3.5mm headphone port, obviously also known as the audio out. So let's just basically get this screen on the actual desk now, so we can have a look at that, see what it looks like upright. Okay guys, hopefully you'll be able to see this. The lighting's not 100% perfect today because it's a bit overcast, but this is what this giant 27-inch monitor looks like in person. To be honest, I've probably over exaggerated its giant aspect because it's actually not that bad really. I think that's possibly due to the fact that it's got a relatively kind of a small frame, and also the bezel's not that thick either. But at the front, I'll show you those OSD controls on the underside. You can hopefully just make those out there. You've got a couple of those and the buttons are underneath. So you've got your power, menu, plus and minus, auto modes here. Obviously I'll go off and test these in a moment. That's its energy rating, so it's got an energy rating of B. That's the kind of the thickness from the side, so it's not that thick actually. There's the ports as well at the back for the other two side USB ports, and this is the adjustable stand. So if I just push down on there, you can see there you can adjust the stand here, adjust the stand like that. I can also swivel the monitor on its base. You can also pivot the monitor. So that was quite a nice smooth motion there. So actually now I've gone completely portrait, and that was quite a nice smooth action, I have to admit. Obviously doing this one-handed is not as easy as it could be, but it's not too bad actually. Got quite a nice reassuring feel when that happens, and obviously that gives you that adjustment. So I'm just going to go off now and test this gaming monitor. Just like to say thanks for watching guys, and stay tuned for more news, reviews and features from crowdedbrain.co.uk. I'll add the review link at some point to the description below this video. I'd just like to say thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.